Good evening, everybody. As you see it, the Holy Savior Menard Central Lady Eagles are set to play their second to last home. Well, their second to last home game and second to last district title. And they're going to do the prayer and the national anthem, and we're going to pan over to the flag. Amen. Nice prayer. Now they'll play the national anthem, and it is senior night here at Menard. And we'll get to the national anthem after this. Seniors tonight. She's escorted by her father. You can see her coming down toward home plate. Flowers, the other senior, going to be escorted by her dad, the head coach. You can see Devin coming in right here. Number 14, Sophia Scully. Anya, her mother. She was part of the 21 state runner-up team. She won the service award during her sophomore and junior year. Sophia
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone. Day or night, or mobile banking app.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. an idea created by two walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is 1-844-844-88 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics. And now welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family. For all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, Apparel and Promotions in Pineville.
Appliance Parts Company in Alexandria has all your major appliance parts needs. We sell parts to all major appliances as well as new appliances, including window units, chest, and upright freezers. Appliance Parts originally opened its doors on Lee Street in 1972, and we're now open at a new location on Memorial Drive to serve you better. Stop by, say hey to our crew, and check out our awesome holiday gifts. Appliance Parts, 2208 Memorial Drive in Alexandria next to Target. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday from 9 till 12.
The 2022 Time Dealer of the Year, Bob Giles, is now the new Hyundai dealer in Senla. Bob earned the industry's most prestigious award out of 16,000 new car dealers nationwide.
Hi, I'm Bob Giles, and I promise our team at the all-new Giles Hyundai will do everything possible to live up to the high standards that earned us this most prestigious honor. And with the utmost enthusiasm, we greatly look forward to serving you.
And we're back live at Holy Savior Menard Central High School. We're trying to effort David Perkins, the athletic director and the new head football coach here at Menard. He's the one who read out all the information about the Lady Eagles. And we're hoping to have him talk about the two seniors, get him on to talk about the two seniors. As you can see in the posters, playoffs and the state championship, they were runner-up a couple of years ago, and trying to make that happen again. And hopefully we can be along for the ride for most of it. So we're happy. The Lady Eagles are 1 in district, tied with Rose Pine. This is a very Oakdale is 6-2 in district and 17-6 overall. So I can come for a little while. I can't stay the whole time. Yeah, no problem. Coach Perkins is making his way here. It's an opportunity. I mean, the Menard Sports has been doing fantastic all year long. Grab number 2. We're getting set up here. Coach David Perkins joining us now just in time for the national anthem. And Coach Scully's going to be calling out the starting lineup for Oakdale. We'll tell you, number 7 is going to lead it off, Jolie West. She's a catcher. Number 2, Mary Ballard will space. Set plan for the Lady Eagles.
Game, but we've inched our way up to around number 6, I believe, in the state. And
Nicely done. Y'all get Leanne Rhymes to come in every game.
every single game.
Every
she
single
flies
game.
in right here.
That's amazing. A concert, free concert here out at Menard. Just kidding, folks. But that is Leanne Rhymes. She's having a year of her own, too.
Absolutely.
What, a freshman on the mound?
Freshman on the mound. Got a lot of underclassmen out here. I think 4 junior hires starting probably today.
You said there's a chance they could finish ranked fourth.
Yeah, they keep being tough schedule, but down the stretch we've got some games that if we could, come out undefeated here in the last 7 or 8 games, we got a shot to move up to 4. Not saying it's going to happen, just a shot because you got to have some things happen, above you. So we'll see how that works out. But I was saying we got a great pitching staff. What it's going to take, Drake Aldridge, good player, so then won those games. So that should go a long way in. When they get to the playoffs. So, and then our girls, which are fixing to start right here, they've been playing well. This is essentially, a must game for us because we're tied with Rose Pine for the district lead, and we got to win this game because Oakdale has us and Rose Pine left, so they could potentially beat us, beat Rose Pine, and be a 3-way tie. So we got to win this game.
Yeah, this is a must, as you said. And she was up front. All the material that they have on their arms now. That lead arm that she has, which is her left, since she's right-handed batter. Not yet.
Yeah, she essentially has a playbook on her arm, and she'll just get the pitches that they're getting in from Coach Laney over there. She'll signal the pitch to the catcher.
And they all wearing almost all of them wearing elbow braces in case they get hit. Almost looked like she had a bionic arm.
Oh, she has one.
Yeah. There's a shot down to second base. Sophia called out tonight.
We're going to miss Sophia, but I'm going to actually, she'll be in college next year here at LSUA, and I'm going to use her. I'm going to use her for some on an everyday basis. We'll see her some, but we're going to miss that spirit that she always brings. And she's always in a good mood, and she just lifts everybody, and we love her for that, and we're going to miss her.
Yeah, she was a character. She would always be around the field house and helping her dad out and hanging out during the Wednesday night coaches show, and especially when Daniel was here, coaching, and they would just give each other a lot of grief, all in family fun. This is Mary Ballard, number 2. She's plays third base for the Oakdale Warriors, Lady Warriors. 2-2 the count.
We play pitchers duel. They have a good pitcher, and it's going to be a tough game right here.
Yeah, in fact, Coach Scully, before the game, we were talking a little bit about the importance of this game because they play Rose Pine tomorrow for the senior day in the call. There's strike 3. Took a little bit off that one, and Ballard way ahead in the pitch on that one with the change.
Left, maybe, almost in, but it'll make that ball dance a little bit. And it's kind of blowing in right now, but Kaylee has a good movement on her pitches, so she should get some extra.
And here's out there and right, fly out to 9, and we've got a 0 on the board, which is exactly how you want to start the game. Keep that goose egg up there, and then bring in your
22 home runs on the year. And she's great shortstop. She comes in, pitches. Only a junior, and she's going to set. She probably are. I think she already has the home run record. Honestly, think that she should be a candidate for Gatorade Player of the Year.
Yeah, I mean, what she means to this team. I mean, you said it before. Afternoon, get his team ready, but also had to be ready to walk Sophia, down. And
all of that, had the speeches ready.
That's right. He did not hand me a lineup, and he sitting there and finally hit him. He worried about me to come down and give us a lineup. But I kind of figured it was going to be similar.
Yeah, well, he called me earlier this morning. He was here earlier this morning getting the field ready. I pulled up. He was he does everything.
This is Emily DeSalle, as we talked about, the shortstop, number 9. The wind blowing in. There's a nice shot, and it gets through the gap between third and short. And that's just a nice job of knowing that the wind is going to hold your ball back up, and she just finds a hole and gets on base. Opens it up with a single.
Emily, if they've got her scattered, she usually doesn't get too many good pitches. That probably was going to be about the best pitch she saw right there. Kind of got it off the handle a little bit, but found the hole. Another base hit for her.
Center fielder Sawyer Shelton, who played basketball, had a little rise ball trying to bunt that ball to move DeSalle down into scoring position. But with her speed, we've seen her run out.
You got to do it. You got to handle it cleanly.
There's the ball in the dirt. DeSalle reads it perfectly and can stand up going into. I'll figure out the scoreboard later. see what Shelton.
Absolutely. Devin has been a member of this team for 5 years. You know, she's kind of been a role player. She's waited her turn, and now she's getting the opportunity. And she started. Watch this.
There you go, ball 4.
She has started probably half of the games this year. And, of course, tonight being senior night, she's starting tonight. And she's going to be in left field. And she's
having us out here and covering the games that we've been able to do. We covered the semifinal soccer game up here. Coach Scully was there with me. That's 1-1 to count. That one right down the middle. This is Sophie Giordano, number 5, that plays third base for the Lady Eagles. She's had a really nice year. We've seen her get multiple hits. You were talking about DeSalle's 22 home runs. She's standing on second with a single. There's a nice bunt. It's laid down. The only plays at first. They will get her, but Giordano.
3-hole hitter right there just to get them over to try to
run. But Devin Powell, not Devin Powell, but Emily DeSalle has multiple 2-run home run games, and in several of them that
two home run games.
Yeah, we've had the pleasure of live streaming several of those. Medvin trying to be aggressive with the pitch.
That was a good pitch.
Good little pitcher out here with Ainsley Willis, number 3.
Yeah, she's good.
On the mound for the lady in that town quite often, and she gets the K. Medvin goes down. Nope.
2 strikes.
I take that back. I'm ahead of myself. 1 and 2 pitches. There's a nice take.
3-2.
No, she won't want that pressure. She's got to be able to pull the trigger quick. Just got underneath it, did Medvin.
Now you see that right before that, what the pitch was lining up at.
Was it Pine Prairie? What was the last game that I covered? It was Glen Mora. Shelton was out there on second giving the signals, and the coach caught it. She called timeout, went out to the pitcher, and they started changing things with no runs. 1 hit by Emily DeSalle, and that was the single, and they left the runner stranded. We'll be back right after these messages.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone.
We'll do a little talk.
Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
And we're back. Athletic Director and head football coach David Perkins with me here on the headsets, joining me for at least one more inning. He can't stay, but we're really glad and honored that you're here with us, and always good to have you on the mic. And you're always welcome anytime you come if you see us here.
Well, Holy Savior Menard is thrilled and happy to have full 46 sports. I absolutely love it because they can keep up with all of our sports, not just football. So y'all do a great job.
Yeah, I saw Roddy.
Actually a 7th grader.
Oh, that's right. She and Drago, right?
Drago also a 7th grader. And she's usually in right field. And 8th grader Addie Wright on first base.
And the potential that they will have in the years to come for Coach Scully.
And, in the pitcher, Kaylee, and the center field, they're only freshmen, but, they've got to.
Let me get back over here. No. Is that Kinsley Monk it was supposed to? 14 on that strikeout. We got to talk, and there's a 1-1. Nice job to even the count. Kinsley Monk, this plays second base, number 11 at the plate right now. And David, you talked about the seniors, Devin and Sophia Scully, Devin Powell. But one of the things that struck me when you were talking, and I don't know if they could hear it, I tried to get the Nat Sound mic to do it, was just how how much service work the girls did, and they were what do they call? What do y'all call it? The apostles.
Yeah, it's the MAC team. Is what you apply, but then you go through a big interview process and all that. So the ones that are picked are pretty special, and they put on all of our retreats for all of our classes, and they also do a couple for our feeder schools and some other schools. So they do a lot of service work. Sophia, does all that for Menard, but she also does stuff outside of Menard also, and Devin's the same way. So, they get that opportunity to serve other people, and they take that and they bring that when they get through at Menard into our communities, and they spread that to our younger student athletes and students. So they're just great role models. They really are.
Their first runner on base for the Lady Warriors. Side pitch caught the black of the plate or the dirt of the plate.
Outside corner, that's where you want to live.
Especially if they're going to give it to you. In between the box line, and there's a leadoff.
Now this is the
Parade's got a little arm.
Yeah, she does. This is the pitcher, I want to say, batting.
Yep. Chloe on first. So good, we got the game. The first batter struck out, so you don't have the first runner on. But Kate's got to remember now.
Space was occupied.
So here, at least Kate looking to throw it down to second.
Yes.
High standards that earned us this most prestigious honor. And with the utmost enthusiasm, we greatly look forward to serving you.
Appliance Parts Company in Alexandria has all your major appliance parts needs. We sell parts to all major appliances as well as new appliances, including window units, chest, and upright freezers. Appliance Parts originally opened its doors on Lee Street in 1972, and we're now open at a new location on Real Drive in Alexandria next to Target.
Shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and additions to the family. For all your
board, man.
Instinct, baby.
I know. Thanks a lot. First pitch was a strike. And this is Emma Davis. She's got an 0-2 count on her. She's been able to put the ball into play quite a bit this year.
Yes, indeed.
And then we'll have Kate. They changed the lineup a little bit. Addie Wright's going to be next. Davis with a nice take there.
That may be why Coach May asked if we got the other lineup.
There's a second. 2-2 the count. Off runner on again. Let's see if Addie Wright can do something to bring her around. Addie Wright, the 7th batter. So it looks like Kate, Parati, and Wright may be switching spots. Ball went foul. Trying to move that runner. That just shows you the importance of the runs, Yeah,
they're trying to get a manufacture one right here. I might give her a chance to steal this base.
Yeah, she's got the speed. Last time I was here last week, I think it was last Monday, they had a game. There's a nice bunt. That's going to get the runner over. They make a nice play coming in from we were talking about. There's a shot. That could be over the wall.
I got a pilot.
Blue and talking about, one of the alum who tunes in on a regular basis.
Absolutely. We're down for that. So if we're doing a game around that time, he can come talk to you.
Yeah, definitely. If you're watching live, Paul, or put it on Facebook, that we were a home game. There's a strike. See that, then corner.
Yeah, that pitcher outside.
Lady Eagles lead at 1-0 as Emma Davis scored on the double by Parati. Davis, there's a shot. That's going to not be enough to get out, but enough. And our conversation with David right after these minutes.
Now, the new Hyundai dealer in Senla. Bob earned the industry's most prestigious award out of 16,000 new car dealers nationwide.
Hi, I'm Bob Giles, and I promise you.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years.
David Perkins joining us here on the mic. David, I know you got to run, but anything you can share with us how the upcoming football season's going? You got scheduling that you're working on, or is that done for next year?
Yeah, we're on the same schedule we had last year, but just be flip-flop from home and away. And so it's that same schedule. But I have been working on the next season, 2024 season. I've kind of got that completed. So I've been doing that. We do have a spring game coming up on May 19th.
There's a shot straight up the middle. Gets by DeSalle. And Marley Hunt, the ninth, who grounded out to Scully. That would be spring games in.
Yeah, May 19th, one of them will be Coach Scully's son, Dan. Won't see a whole lot out of us or them. Our guys who are in other sports, especially in baseball and track, so kind of just letting them seasons play out, and then we'll worry about some football.
All right. So have you decided who homecoming? They're trying to steal Kate.
Good coaching point.
A-Bear out there, number 17. Here's a pop fly. Scully's got it. Got to look. Going to be able to hold. Got to run it in.
You could tell on that steal that was, obviously it was a play, but the batter just stayed.
It's a 1-1 the count. So what else is going on, David? Have you picked a homecoming game yet? When does that happen?
That is Oakdale, which is the second to last game of the year. So it's late October. I couldn't really throw you the date out. But it is. It's Oakdale, which is the second to last date. So it's a late October. So I could probably look it up real quick.
No, don't worry about that. We'll look at it. But one thing I wanted to ask you, and it's interesting because we talked about it in the booth last year, the shortage of officials for football. 2-2 the count on the catcher, our third base, Mary Ballard. 2 outs, 1 runner at third for Oakdale. They trail 1-0 as the Eagles have the lead, scoring 1 in the bottom of the second. There's Parati can't handle it. She's going to be able to walk in and score. At 1, a full count with 2 outs to Ballard. Thursday games, it's going to get to a point where she can't get around. Thursday games, it's going to get to a point where she can't get around between the umpire and Scully trying to get back there, kind of taking a big turn at first. Ballard was not able to go on the overthrow.
But that could be an option sometimes too.
But the worst thing would be for you to have the officials call you and go, hey, David, you got to play this game Thursday night, and you're wishing for that Friday night, home game with a big competitor and a big gate.
Absolutely. Teams that are going to play it on Friday night might come watch your game on Thursday night.
True.
So I don't mind doing one or, at our home, but I don't want to do more than that.
Yeah. Now, the Thursday night game, is it because we had to play it Thursday night here with St. Fred's?
No, well, we can kind of dictate that. I'm not sure what Coach Charles did last year, but he's adamant about having his on Thursday night because they said the first game of the year they do it all the time on Thursdays for some reason. He told me, but if that's what he wants, that's what I'll do.
Yeah, we had that game on. It was a Thursday night, if I'm not mistaken, because they drove down here. We had like 700-800 views that night with the Monroe folks who couldn't make it down.
Right. Being the first game of the year on a Thursday night, it's not too bad because you can prepare. You don't have that you have the jamborees and stuff before that, but you can kind of prepare for that game for a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Low pitch, 2-1. She is a threat to steal any base with her speed. That's home run.
Oh.
Thing's too loud.
Not too loud.
Full count. Need Shelton on. That would have been nice. Foul ball down the third baseline.
Well, if she hits it on the ground that way, it's going to be almost impossible to get her unless she just hits it right at the third base.
Right. Yeah, if she's got to backhand it and stop and turn and throw, you're right about that. And then you better make a good throw and not throw it high over the head.
Yes.
Home run. Here's the pitch. There it is. That's nice. Oh, and she dropped it, so she's on. So the wind may be playing a little bit of havoc, possibly.
Absolutely.
It's still an error. First error of the game that I have.
Oh, you're a tough scorer. Wait, I think her mom's over there politicking for a hit.
There's the run. She's in there. Hang on to the bat. Woo!
She got a slide, baby girl.
Wow. Look at that stretch down there.
Nice throw, though. I think she got in, though.
Joe Lee West. Yeah, she took the out. She came in on the far side of the bag. But you're right. She's got to slide in. Little blooper to the pitcher.
The Eagles have had the base runners.
Yeah, every inning. This is Scully. She had a shot to bring those runners in. They were on. Oh, trying to take second. She got to get in there. Nice. Wow. That's a good slide right there.
Nice call, too. That's a play. That catcher's got a gun.
She does, man. She threw that from the knee behind Scully. She does. I'm impressed with West. Oh. Little pop-up over to third. Second out. So Medvin, she came up last time with 2 outs, 2 runners on, runners at second and third, and missed on that third strike. She's got another shot now to help herself out. Take the lead here.
Nice
Yeah, that was a pitch on the outside. She could have taken that one straight. Boy, look how much.
Yeah,
they're playing her to pull.
Absolutely.
She takes that pitch over first base. Got a lot of green. Shelton standing on third, wants to come in. There's a shot. Right at her. Oh.
They had her perfect.
They sure did. They knew what they were doing. We're going to take a break, lady. Joining me,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Appreciate you. All right. By the way, hope you had a happy Easter. Oh, we did. We did. We went over to Fort Worth and hung out with Teddy and Katie and Coleman. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll be back right after these messages.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
And we are back. It's 1-1. And we got time called. Ump not ready. Down the first baseline. Had to pull up. This is Emma Young. She struck out in the second inning. Shot back to Medvin. Take your time. Throw it over to first. And she does. Nice job. So we got, that's a water out is a big deal. You can see our sponsors up in the top right-hand corner. Wallace is our school board sponsor. You can see that down at the bottom, although I can't get the school board to work yet. There's a shot down the third baseline. That's fair. Got to get that ball back to the pitcher. Giordano tried to backhand it. Couldn't. Runner at first, 1 out. That was Kinsley Monk, number 11, playing second base. Now we've got Ainsley Willis, the pitcher, taking faking the possible steal. They may test Parati's arm here. Remember, she's a 7th grader. This is at the plate. Now, 1 runner on at first. We got a tie ball game here in the top of the 4th at 1-1. 2-1 the count. Medvin trying to get the other pitcher out here. And I was trying to figure out what happened. I think she was a base on ball for Willis. I got kind of confused. They're going to try to bunt. Foul ball hit the plate and bounced all the way back to the wall here. Got a bunch of gnats coming out. The 10th of April. April is rolling right along. Wish everybody a blessed Easter. And there's a pop fly out over the back, third base side. 2-2 the count, one out, one runner on. At first is Monk. 1-1 ball game here in the top of the fourth. We are still in the Easter season. Actually, it's been public schools were out last week, and they're back in school this week. Menard celebrates their Easter break this week. There's a pop fly down the third baseline, going to make it out of play. Devin Powell, the senior, trying to run it down. We got a full count. So you got a runner in scoring position. Oakdale threatening to take the lead in this one. They're 6-2 in district play, 17-6 overall. Chloe Bradley, number 10, playing first base, is at the plate. She throwing it home. Parati makes the catch. The throw over to third. So the RBI. We got 2 outs, and Oakdale now has a 2-1 lead here in the top of the fourth. At the plate now, she plays right field. She had a single straight up the middle. Outside pitch. 1-0 the count. Menard just got to stay calm. They've been able to get. There's a nice strike. Shot. Oh, the Devin Powell misplays it in left field. That's going to allow Hebert to score. Or Hebert with a single. Split third and short. She goes to second on the air with the 5-3 on a total of 1, 2, 3 hits. And Oakdale. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back right after these messages.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to at Wallace Eye Associates, eye evaluation.
Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
And we're back. Want to do a big shout out to Chuck Perkins, who has been taking care of the school board for me. This is what's really cool. Chuck does all the Tioga softball games and is a huge part of Full 4-6 Sports, responsible for all these graphics that we have and the graphics for the advertisers. Valex, want to thank them. They're the main title sponsor now, and Giles and many others. I'm going to get a ad up there for Kim Harrell as well, and BU Designs. But Kim Harrell, who does appraisal work and is also president of the Greater Central Louisiana Real Estate Group, and she joined us this year. But Chuck has been taking care of to get it working. And he was able to keep it going for me as I called the game. So there's a tried bunt. This is Emma Davis. She had a single to left field, split short and third. And you guys probably weren't either because I didn't refresh it. But once I did, I saw that he'd been filling it out for me. But that Flexi School Board that we use for being a part of the broadcast today. 3-1 the count to Emma Davis. Davis, there's she got to run. Third base got a chance. She can get it. Cannot. That's a nice job once she figured out Sheber. Able to try to make it. They're going to and bring Emma Davis back. Well, Oakdale coach trying to jump in and create something, because Coach Scully was questioning the first. One out. Addie Wright, number 12, playing first base. Oakdale coach just needs to chill a little bit. Blue needs to first base umpire, or the fielding umpire, did not call foul ball, and then he was questioned about it and ended up talking with the umpire behind the plate, questioned him. So here's Addie Wright, base. 0-1 the count, 1 out, 3-1 Oakdale here in the bottom of the 4th. Let's see if the Eagles can kind of get some composure here. There's a shot down the third baseline, scooped up and stretched and caught. Nice play. Nice play by Oakdale. Ballard over to Bradley. Might have got a double as she a little bit. Three to 1 the score. Those are high pitches. Ooh, right there at the outs. Try to clear it off. It's 0-2. There's a strike. She went after one outside. Karate just a little bit intimidated. Maybe a little upset with all the banter going on between not only the coaches, but some of the dads getting into it with Oakdale. No outs and no runs, no hits for the Lady Eagles as we go to the top of the 5th, and they trail by 2 as Oakdale will send the top of the lineup, Wright, Ballard, and Bradley to the plate here in the top of the 5th. We'll be back right after these messages.
The 2022 Time Dealer of the Year, Bob Giles, is now the new Hyundai dealer in
Everything possible to live up.
And you can see right there, president of the Greater Central Louisiana Real Estate Association, Kim, joining us just a month ago for the year. This game is live. It will stay on YouTube and Facebook, and will play for as long as the internet exists. So don't forget to make your way. Call us and join us here at full. 3-1. Inside pitch is a strike. This is Jolie Wright, the catcher. We saw her arm. She's impressive behind the plate. Doing a nice job. And if any Oakdale Warriors are joining us, we want to thank you for being a part of the broadcast. There's a high pitch, 1-1. The count. Oh, Chuck must have already changed it to the 5th inning for me. And I made a change, so I'll take it back to the 5th. There we go. 3-1 the count. This is a hitter's pitch right here. Jolie Wright, Medvin with a walk. And it usually, when that leadoff batter gets on, they will have a courtesy runner come in. That's number 1. Courtesy is J.C. Adams coming in to run for the catcher. There's a throw down to second. Ball gets past. That's Medvin. DeSelle's pitching now. So they moved DeSelle over to pitcher. We heard David. This is the first time I've seen Emily DeSelle pitch and not play shortstop. But we heard David Perkins, who joined me for the first on Ballard, trying to move West over to feed. So kudos to Drago out there. There's ball 2. And the game to call it for you. There's a foul ball. Evens the count at 2 apiece. Ballard really in on the plate. Running not with a whole lot of confidence over there. But it's hard to tell because the dugouts kind of swing into the field of play, so it cuts off where the fence line is. Into the field of play, so it cuts off where the fence line is for the players back there. There's a pop fly coming up over the net and hitting right behind the stands. So 2-2, she's hanging. DeSalle got to figure out a way to get Ballard to miss. DeSalle with the pitch. Oh, barely got a hold of that one off the tip of the bat. 3-1 lead. They put crooked number on the scoreboard in the fourth, in the top of the. Going to try to bunt her. This is Kaylee Bradley. Maybe try a squeeze bunt here. Lady Eagles going to have to really figure out what they want to do here. 0-1 the count. Runner at third. Oh, doesn't call that one. 1-1 the count. Kaylee Bradley goes there to get Bradley. There's a pitch. Oh, wow, that was chest high. And at this angle. To shortstop, Mevin mishandles it, allowing West was going to score anyway. That's an E6. Allowing Bradley to get the first. Parati going to have to be ready. Imani Young, the left fielder, number 14. At the reset everything. It may have been in the batter's box. That's a true possibility. I knew it didn't hit the plate, but it could have hit in the box before. If it hits right in front of the plate, that's foul. I mean, fair, because that's fair territory, but in the box is foul, and that would make it a foul ball. Trying to bunt. Throw down, not in time. Sawyer with a great backup. For Bradley, down to second, in scoring position, 1-1 to count. Got to. So the fly out to 8 for the second out leaves Bradley at second. That's a big out. Kinsley Monk, number 11, at the plate with 2 outs now. Oakdale leads at 4-1 here in the top of the 5th. There's her last time up and walked back in the second. She's been on base both times. There's a shot out to center field. Sawyer Shelton can't quite get to it. It will score Bradley. Bring back Bradley around with the single out to center. Did a nice job of taking the pitch where it was and getting it out there. Another crooked number for the Oakdale Lady Warriors. 2 runs in the inning. They lead at 5-1. Lady Eagles have to remember that they are not out of this. There's 2 outs right here. And this is Ainsley Willis, the pitcher, who struck out last time at the plate. There's a high pitch. Ball 1. There's a strike. Foul tip. Giordano will track it down, throw it back in to play. Runner at first is Monk. Her 3rd time at the plate, 3rd time on the base path. 2 outs, 1-1 to count to Willis. Oh, just over the head of Giordano. Devin Powell going to get it, scoop it, throw it in. That's going to be a double. And you got Monk all the way to 3rd and Willis standing at 2nd. There's 2 outs for the Lady Warriors. Runners in scoring position. This is Chloe Bradley. Bradley had to pop out to right field and singled in left center. Hard shot. It'll score 2 if she does it again. DeSalle on the mound. There's a pitch. 0-1 to count on Bradley. Monk standing at third. Willis at second. What you talking about, Willis? At second. There's a ground ball to Giordano. She cannot handle it. Got to look, got a runner, going to try to go down to second, and they're going to let her take it. 3 runs in the inning. Oh, not there. 6-1. Game getting kind of out of hand for the Lady Eagles tonight. As Bradley, E5. There's a shot down the third baseline. He called it fair. Oh, she's out. Wow, the run scored, though. Run scored. Abear was out. Get this out. I'll tell you what, we'll take a quick commercial break. But before we do that, we'll go to the bottom of the 5th inning. The Lady Eagles have a lot of work to do. They've given up 1 in the 3rd, 2 in the top of the 4th, and 4 in that inning. And they trail by 6 going into the bottom of the 5th. They've only got a couple innings, 3 innings to do it. And they're going to have to start here, 1 run at a time as they trail by 6, 7-1. We'll be back right after these messages.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier. Transactions are getting safer. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use. Anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
And we're back live here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Annabelle Drago in the 9th batting position. She's a designated player. She looks at ball 1. Lady Eagles only have 1 hit on the day. They need something to change up at the letters. We need Drago on, and then DeSalle coming to the plate. They've done a nice job of keeping DeSalle off the base pass. She got a single in the 1st, and that's it. Well, I take that back. She got on in the 3rd. She was the only run, but it was an error. Pressure's on Drago. She's a 7th grader. There's gonna call her out. Wow, that was an outside pitch. Man, oh man, oh man. Hadn't been given that one all night. DeSalle. Sure would have been nice to have Drago on. DeSalle, a threat at any time to put one out of the park. No wind here. They're going to throw outside. They're not going to give her anything. Put her on. Got to get some runners on. They don't have to get it all at once. Pick up 1 or 2. They're going outside again. There's low. Low and outside. It's not bad strategy. She's got 22 homers on the year. And she's a threat every time she steps to the plate. There's a pitch. Boy, that one came inside, standing on deck circle. Lady Indians trail by 6, 7-1 here in the bottom of the 5th if you're just joining us. There's a shot. Ooh, hit the top of the fence line down third base. 2-2 the count. going outside with it. There's that one. The cell maybe want that one back. They were trying to go further outside, and she left that one right on the plate. Ball went out of play down the right field line. 2-2 the count. DeSalle looking for her pitch. There's an outside pitch. Nice take. Full count. That was way outside. Oakdale wanted that. That was in the batter's box for if you were a left-handed, would have hit a left-handed batter. Here's a 3-2 pitch. There's a shot. That's the single. That's going to get to the fence. DeSalle may get her second double of the game, and she will. And she stops at second base. Her second double, our first double of the game. She had a single back in the first inning. So 1 out, runner at second. There's the start right there. If Sawyer Shelton can get things going. Shelton had a base on ball in the first, and an error got her on in the third inning. She can get that one. No one's covering first. Nowhere to go. That's going to be great. That's a swinging bunt for a single. Gets DeSalle over the third. Now we can get some excitement going. Sophie Giordano up. Sophie's got to do something here. She hit a back in the third inning. Both times leaving runners at second and third. Are at second. Oakdale coach talking to the team. Let's see if I can come down. Oh, no. Do something here while they're talking. I want to thank Insight Audio, Video, and Security and Kimberly Harrell for their sponsorships. You know, Mike Farmy and the internet. We've got his hotspot. He allowed us to have his hotspot. And nicely done by to throw it short and maybe get her at home. West has an arm, but nobody covering second. Excuse me. 2-0 the count. Now with the pressure on Oakdale. See Willis feeling that pressure out there. This is what we need. A little single by Giordano right here could put 2 runs on the board, cut into this lead. Oh, there's a pitch. Man, oh man, 2-1 the count. She's got to find the outfield and find grass in the outfield with this ball. Cut it to 4. They trail by momentum. That ball coming right back at us. 2-2 the count. 1 out. Runners on second. Giordano. We'll call that a single. That was a hot shot. That gets 1 in for DeSalle. The Eagles cut into the lead 7-2. They trail by 5 now. Sophia Scully, the senior, coming in. And she gets an opportunity to get 2 in and really do some damage. Get that crooked number, but get 3 on the board and cut it to a 2-run game and put the pressure back on Oakdale. 1 out, runners at second, third. The senior at the plate over the ball. Giordano's first time on base. There's Scully. Oh, instead of going home, she throws the first for the out, gives up the run, gets the second out, but Scully gets the RBI. Fielder's choice, 1-3 for the second out. But that brought Shelton in and moved Giordano over to third. Nice job by the senior. 2 outs. Kaylee Medvin here has a chance now. She flew out to right field and struck out back in the first. Nice hit here, or even an error, and grab that other runner. It'd be huge. Oh, Medvin got to stay in there. Stay in there and take your whack. Kaylee Bradley tracking it down. thought Medvin had a shot right there. She did have a shot, but give Bradley kudos for that catch to save a run and possibly 2 runs. But speaking of 2, the Lady Eagles do get 2. They get their crooked number that they needed, and they trail by 4, 7-3 with 2 innings left. So they've got something going. They just gotta keep the Lady Warriors off the board.
We sell parts to all major appliances as well as new appliances, including window units, chest, and upright freezers. Appliance Parts originally opened its doors on Lee Street in 1972, and we're now open at a new location on Memorial Drive to serve you better. Stop in Alexandria next to Target. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday from 9 till 12.
And we're back, 7-3 the score here in the top of the 6th. I think this is Marley Hart, the right fielder. She flew out to first base. There you go. Okay, now you're being consistent there. Nobody out. This is the first hitter of the top of the 6th inning for the Lady Warriors. Lady Eagles, they flipped them back now as Medvin is back on the mound. And DeSelle's back at shortstop. 2-1 the count. Yeah, after the four runs in the 5th, they put Medvin back on the mound. Outside, 3-1 the count. Gotta go get her. Gotta get her. This is the 9th batter in the lineup. Marley Hart. She had a grounded out to second base. There's a nice pitch. Oh, shoot. You heard that noise. That one came close enough to knock my mic down onto the ground. There it is, strike 3. Ring her up. First out, nice job with the outside pitch right there to get the out. That's the same pitch he rung up Drago with. This is Jolie West, the catcher. She had a base on balls her last time up. There's a strike inside. They're really inside. You can't really tell because Parati is there, but they are crowding the plate. And the inside pitch is where they need to take her because it's hard to get the hands around with it inside. 1-1 the count as that ball outside was too far. Wallace Eye Center, sponsor of our school board, has been all year. Oh, got her to chase that one in the dirt. We'll take that. One and 2 the count. Catcher Jolie West, number 7, leadoff batter. Got to catch her inside on this one. She's so close to the plate. There's a shot down the right. She went with the pitch. Pitch was outside and high. Tried to get on top. She did get on top of it. Just a little late as it went foul down first baseline. There's a pitch. That's a ball to third base. Giordano scoops it up to throw over to first in time to get her for the second out. Nicely done. The 5-3 for the second out. Ballard, victim of the strikeout in the first inning, got a single right to the pitcher, just a dribbler that nobody could get to enough. And then a ground out to third base, 5-3 in the 5th. That single in the third inning. Call that a ball. 2 outs, nobody on. This would be really nice if they could go 1-2-3 right here in this inning. for the Lady Eagles. Keep that momentum. There's a strike. Nice pitch. 1-1 the count here in the top of the 6th. 6 outs left for the Lady Eagles when they come to bat. Got to get one more here so they can get in the dugout and put a goose egg on in this frame. There's a shot right over the pitcher to center field. That puts a runner on first. First hit of the game. I take that back. Second hit of the game was a little dribbler to the pitcher for Ballard. Bradley, how many times do you see it when you do something big at the plate? Don't necessarily want to see that, especially for the Lady Eagles. They trail by 4, 7-3. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. 2 outs. Kaylee Bradley, the center fielder, at the plate. Ball is low. Parati, nice scoop. All right, Kaylee Mevin, got to come get her. Bradley had a fly out to right field to Emma Davis in the first, went down looking in the third, and an error on the shortstop. DeSalle gave her a bag, and then she was able to come around and score in the 5th, just the last inning. She was one of the 4 scorers. They're going to pick it up, throw to first in time. Nicely played by Medvin as the Eagles get out of that one and put a goose egg up for the first time in 3 innings. And they will trail coming to the plate 7-3. They need 4 to tie, 5 to take the lead, and they only have 6 outs left. We'll be back with more right after these messages.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone, day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin, an idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Here we are. First pitch was a ball to Emma Davis, the right fielder, number 20, stepping into the box. 1-0 the count. Eagles trail by 4, 7-3, as you can see on the Wallace scoreboard. Did that hit her toe? Nope. Ball 2. 2-0 the count. Gotta have the first runner on, the first batter on. The odds go way up with the first batter getting on board to score. Momentum. Lady Eagles swung it back in their favor last inning with 2 runs to cut the lead to 4, 7-3. 6 outs left, 2-1. There's She was early on that one. Deep foul ball to left. Down the third baseline. 2-2 the count. Emma's got to be ready. She made a couple of nice catches out in right field early on. There's a shot. Bradley going to get underneath that one, though. Fly out to 8. Bradley playing really well in center field. That one a heck of an easier catch to make than the one she made to end the inning in the bottom of the 5th. Addie Wright coming to the plate. She has grounded out to second base twice, 5-3. Once in the 2nd, once in the 4th. Here she is in the 6th. Going to call that a ball. 1-0, 1 out. It's all right. We got our runs with 2 outs in the last in the last inning. There's another one over to second. The throw to first in time. Another 3 times. 5-3 for the second out. Parati coming to the plate now. Kate Parati to the plate. The catcher for the Eagles. 2 outs. There's a shot. Oh, little baby fly out to the pitcher. 1-2-3 the inning. The Lady Warriors needed that one. No outs, no runs. And the Lady Eagles are down to 3 outs, but they got to get 4 runs in the next inning to extend the game, or 5 to win it. But they're going to have to keep Oakdale scoreless if they're going to do that. We'll be back right after these messages.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Inside Audio and Video and Security, and Kim Harrell, thank you for your sponsorship. I'm going to turn it over just a little bit to just Nat Sound and stretch a little bit. This is Amani Young coming to the plate, the left fielder, number 14 for Methven to face. The wind is blowing out the left. You can see the flag. It's got kind of an inward coming into the field toward the third baseline. Last couple of games that I've been able to do, it's been blowing out. There's a change up, slowed it up, and got it down the middle. 2-1, 2-1 the count. Amani Young leading it off. Kinsley Monk plays second. There's a high fly ball to Devin Powell out in left field. She gets underneath it, able to haul it in, the senior, for the first out. A big out for the Lady Eagles. Fly out to 7. Kinsley Monk, number 11. See what Kinsley did. She's got 2 singles on the day and a walk. She singled out to straightaway center field. That was a hard hit ball. And then she singled out to left. 0-1 the count. Oh, and 2 the count. As Wright will scoop that one up. Lady Eagles got to win this one to have a chance to even tie for first. They're ranked 9th in the state in Division III. There's a strike. Oh, wow. That's been a strike all night. 1-2 the count. The batter kind of sat down almost like a catcher to make that one look high. But that's been in his wheelhouse all night long for the umpire. 2-2 the count, 1 out. Lady Eagles got to do another 1-2-3 like Oakdale did to them. There's a foul ball down third baseline. Powell will track it down and get the ball back. And we'll do it all again. 2-2 the count. Oakdale. No runs in the first second inning, 1 in the third, 2 in the fourth, and the big damage done in the fifth with 4 runs. 3-2 the count, full count. That's when Coach Scully moved Medvin to short and Emily DeSalle up to the mound in the fifth. Oh, she took that ball, worked that all the way down to a walk. And now we got a runner on. This is Eva Matt going to come in and pinch hit. Kinsley Monk with the base on balls. Going to pinch hit for Willis. Eva Matt. Number 24. I don't know if it's going to be like a flex player or what. If they're going to bring her in, they didn't have a flex player, but they're bringing her in place of Ainsley Willis. But I'll bet you Willis is back out there on the mound. So Eva Matt at the plate. Parati does have to pay attention. See if Kinsley Monk. Kimberly Harrell getting a lot of airtime right there. So Monk walked. There's strike 2 on Eva Matt. 1-2 the count. I wouldn't be surprised to see Monk try to go. Get a strike him out, throw him out. Parati got to come up and just hum the ball down to second. There's a pop fly. Emma Davis back, makes the catch. A scoop catch out and right. Wow. Catching it with one hand. Fly out the 9 by Eva Matt. So Chloe Bradley plays first base. Number 10 up. She had a single back in the 4th. A pop-up. Ball 1. 2 outs. Runner at first. Oakdale with a 7-3 lead here in the top of the 7th inning. Got to get out of this inning, but they're going to have a major rally, is Menard. 2-0 the count. Kent Walker. Alden Aber on. She's got 2 singles and then reached in the 5th on an error by Scully. There's a shot. Gets by Scully out to right field. Davis scooping it up. Ball comes out of her glove. But that allowed that little bobble out and right. E9 allowed Monk to get over to third. So Bradley with the single out to right field. Balls here. Alden Wright, number 17. She's a threat. She's hit the ball hard. There's a shot down the left field line, and it's going to drop foul. She's a hitter deep in the lineup. They got a hitter first and third. Chloe Bradley may try to steal second. We'll see. Eagles may give it to her. There's a strike. They do. She takes a head first dive anyway without a throw. Runners at second and third, but 2 strikes. 0-2 the count to Hebert. See if they can get her to chase something. There's a pitch. Oh, wow. That looked just like the last pitch. He called a strike. Out here, they cannot afford to give the 2 runs back that they got back in the bottom of the 5th. And you got 2 runners sitting there. Parati got to put her body in front of everything. 2-2 the count with 2 outs and 2 runners on board here in the top of the 7th. See if Medvin can pitch her way out of this one. All she needs is one more strike. There it is. Got a piece of it. Medlin wants to talk to Parati. I don't know if that tip ball hit Parati in the helmet, but maybe just giving her a little bit of time to shake it off. Come on now. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Hebert. She's got 2 singles on the day. Took second on an error. There's a pitch. Got her swinging for the 3rd out. That's a big, big out to not allow the run. But they had a base on ball and 1 hit, no runs on 1 hit. And Oakdale leads it 7-3. We come to the bottom of the inning. It's going to be Drago and then DeSalle and Shelton. So we've got a chance to do it here. They need 4 runs to tie and get this.
Appliance Parts Company in Alexandria has all window units, chest, and upright freezers. Appliance Parts originally opened its doors on Lee Street in 1972, and we're now open at a new location on Memorial Drive to serve you better. Stop by, say hey to our crew, and check out our awesome holiday gifts. Appliance Parts, 2208 Memorial Drive in Alexandria next to Target. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday from 9 till 12.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family. For all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, apparel and promotions in Pineville.
And we're back live here at Holy Savior Menard Central High School in Alexandria, Louisiana. I'm Tom Boucher bringing you the live streaming of Menard Sports. That pitch to start the bottom of the 7th inning for the Lady Eagles to Annabelle Drago, the designated player is a ball. Ball 1 inside. Eagles need 4 runs. They trail by 4, 7-3 to the Oakdale Lady Warriors. That pitch is a strike at 8-1, 17-14 on the year. Oakdale 6-2. They're looking to go 7-2. Ball 2 on Drago. There you saw it, strike 2. 2-2, the count to Drago. Got to get her on base. Got to have her on base, the 7th grader. There's a nice take there for the full count. We're back to the top of the lineup with DeSalle. She could, if Drago can get on, DeSalle could cut this lead to 2 with 1 swing of the bat. 22 home runs on the year. Drago had her first home run last week. Oh, nice tip ball right there. That one was right at me, by the way. Probably saw that coming right into your screen. Yeah, we had a ball come through and the net broke, and it fortunately it was over to our left, but misses for the strikeout and the first out. There we go. Yeah. 7th inning, not getting a refresh there. There we go. 1-0 the count to DeSalle. They're not going to want to give her a whole lot. Bottom of the 7th. Eagles 2 outs to get 4 runs at least to keep this game moving. DeSalle has. She's been on base 3 times, scored twice. They left her 3-0 the count. Oh, man, I wish. They left DeSalle and Shelton standing on third and second back in the first one. You almost have to look at that and get her on base, but now you got to open her up to anything. Got to come get her. Oh, there you go. Nice job by DeSalle to take that and just get on. Saw that with Dylan Cruz with LSU. Had a 25-game hitting streak, I believe, and his last at-bat took the walk, even though LSU was leading in the game. We got, just letting them know, get the batters. They're up by 4. Focus on the batters. If there's a play at second, go get it. If not, just get them out at first because DeSalle's run really doesn't do anything. Sawyer Shelton, 8th grader. At the plate, number 18 center fielder for the Lady Eagles. Played on the semifinal team in basketball. Well, she wanted that one. Went after it. They're playing up, thinking she's going to bunt. But with the infield, they got the middle infield back, hoping for maybe a double play, but there's no way they're going to get Shelton on a double play. Ball inside. Could have let it hit her. She'd have been on. Boy, Giordano had one taken away from her on the fly out. There's a shot. That's over the head. She's got her turned around. That's going to score. That may score both of them. Got to get back to second. Nice job out in left field to go get it and track it down. I really thought that was going to score both of them. That's a double by Shelton out to left field. Left fielder was playing in and not on the line, and she had to try to chase that one down and unable to do so. Got turned around. Giordano now got 2 runners on, just like back in the first inning. This one's getting interesting now. Runners at second and third, 1 out. Giordano, the third, playing third. Boy, that was it. That was the pitch. If she can get that ball out in right field. Man, oh man, if they throw it outside and she's able to punch it by the first baseman, by Bradley. That was Imani Young out in the left. Got kind of turned around. There's a shot up the middle. Shortstop's going to get it. Shelton got to come in. So she's in there. Yeah, she's safe. Nice slide by Sawyer. Got in under the tag. Wow. The throw was on time, but she was not putting the tag in front of home. Get on 446 Sports afterwards and see that she was safe. It was a good call. It was a nice play. Bradley with a good throw into the catcher. West had the ball, but just was tagging her deep into the plate, not at the front of the plate. Got to run it out for the third out and the game. You got 2 runs on 1 hit. Warriors win this one 7-5. We'll be back right after these messages to wrap things up.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is 1-844-844-88 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone. Day or night,
And we're back to wrap things up. As you can see, on senior night, Lady Eagles debrief. So Menard had 2 runs over to extend the game, and they Oakdale Warriors had 7 runs on 7 hits, all coming in the middle innings, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, getting 1, 2, and 4, and then the Eagles blanking them in the 1st and 2nd and the 6th and 7th. So little by little, the Lady Warriors improved to 7-2 in district and 18-15 on the year. But more importantly, we'll finish 2nd behind Rose Pine. Unless Oakdale can win. I think they play them tomorrow at Oakdale, and if they win, then Rose Pine would be 8-2 as well. Would have 2 losses on the year, and there'd be a 3-way tie. But Menard would be finishing in 3rd, having lost to Rose Pine and to Oakdale to kind of split the series. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. They're ranked 9th in the state in Division III. We'll see where they go here. The coach doesn't think they'll drop too much. But anyway, that's going to wrap it up here for the Lady Eagles on senior night. Devin Powell and Sophia Scully, congratulations on 5 years of being with the Lady Eagles here in the softball, and for all you do for your community, not only at the school, but in the community where you live as well, so in and around town. So congratulations there. So it's been my pleasure bringing the game to you. That's how it ends, 7-5, the game tonight for the Lady Eagles. Not the way they wanted it, but it was a good game. They tried to come back and just couldn't pull it out. But this has been 446 Sports Lady Eagles, Menard Lady Eagles softball on 446 Sports. I'm Tom Boucher. Happy Easter, everybody. And it is the Easter season until Pentecost Sunday. So just remember the reason why we celebrate, that Jesus rose and gave us salvation, an opportunity for it. It's just what we do with it. So it's there for you. Just reach out for it. And God bless everybody. And until next time, this has been Tom Boucher on 446 Sports with live streaming of Holy Savior Menard Lady Eagles softball.